Picture a cold December night in 1773 when a group of 60 men disguised quietly approached a British ship. Within moments, they boarded the ship, and what they did next became an unforgettable part of history. That night sparked a movement we now know as the Boston Tea Party. This was a time when the British Empire ruled over everything, and their taxes were steadily increasing, causing frustration and unrest among the American colonies. For years, the colonists had been burdened by British taxes imposed without their consent. The people began raising their voices with the now famous cry, "No taxation without representation." They were tired of paying taxes to a government thousands of miles away, a government in which they had no say. Then, Britain introduced a new tax on tea, which was the last straw, igniting even more anger. For more on how tea was discovered and spread across Europe, click the link in the description. At the same time, a secret group called the Sons of Liberty had emerged, fighting back against British control. This group, led by Samuel Adams and John Hancock, was growing stronger by the day. Boston had become a hub of revolutionary activity. In response to the unrest, Britain tried to ease tensions by allowing the British East India Company to ship tea directly to America at lower prices, hoping it would calm people down. But the Sons of Liberty had something else in mind. On the night of December 16th, 1773, 3 British ships loaded with tea were docked in Boston Harbor. The revolutionaries made their move. Around 60 to 70 men, armed with axes and saws, disguised themselves and headed for the ships. In a bold act of defiance, they boarded the ships and dumped 342 chests of tea, worth over $1 million in today's money, into the harbor. By morning, the harbor water had turned brown, looking like a giant pool of tea. This event became known as the Boston Tea Party. The British government was furious. In retaliation, they passed the Coercive Acts known in the colonies as the Intolerable Acts to punish Boston and forced the colonists to submit. But Britain had no idea that these harsh measures would only unite the colonies further. The Boston Tea Party was a spark that lit the fire of revolution, which eventually led to American independence in 1776. And so, a protest over tea led to a revolution that gave birth to a nation, the United States of America. This was our short and informative video on the Boston Tea Party. Let us know in the comments how you liked it. For more engaging and historical content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to check out our video on the discovery of tea, available at the end screen.